Good evening. Good evening. Thank you to the Arbor View Orchestra. Let's give a hand to the orchestra. I am Kevin McPartland, the proud principal of Arborview High School, and I'm honored to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for our class of 2023. Arborview has established a reputation for the finest graduations each year as a result of a team effort from all of our staff and the cooperation of all family members here in the audience. Our goal here today is to provide your children, your grandchildren, your nieces and nephews, and your friends with a special graduation ceremony that, with all the years from kindergarten through 12th grade, they have earned for themselves. This type of first-class graduation is not possible if we do not have everyone's cooperation. We are aware that when your child or family member's name is called, it will be a highlight moment for you. Please know that we announce names very quickly, and realize that family and friends start shouting and screaming. The other family may be sitting next to you, and their child may be next, and they may not be able to hear their student's name or see them cross the stage. I'm sure we can agree that this is not right. The one thing we ask from you today is for your support so we can have a first-class graduation for every student here at Arborview. We can respect the graduates sitting on the floor today, and we really should expect no less from ourselves. Please refrain from using air horns or other items that are disruptive because they bring attention to you and not the graduates. This is their day. Thank you for your cooperation. Please stand for the graduates of Arborview High School.
Graduates, please stay standing. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kiara Minter, and welcome to the class of 2023 graduation ceremony. This wouldn't have been possible without our families, friends, teachers, and classmates. Please send them a smile and acknowledge their presence with a wave. Graduates, you may now be seated. I would like to give a special thank you to the most wonderful group of English teachers, Ms. Adarme, Ms. Hiller, and Ms. Mass. They have all played such a major role in my inspiration of expressing myself through their various ways of writing, and I would not have been able to develop my writing voice without each one of their teachings. I don't think I can narrow down a singular memory as my favorite in a place that is now filled with favorite memories, but having the opportunity to go out into the track and compete with my teammates and coaches for the past 4 years would probably have to be close to number one on the list. Thanks for being my second family. I really do appreciate you all. Now I would like to introduce Natalie Burleson, Lincoln Goodman, Elijah May Moreno, Nathan Memot, Jalise Spite, and Emily Weddle, who will be singing the national anthem. Please stand and remove your caps.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red and blazing, bombs bursting, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Good afternoon. My name is Chloe Horn. I want to take this opportunity to quickly thank each of my English teachers I've had throughout my 4 years at Arborview, Mrs. Adarme, Mrs. Mast, and Ms. Hiller. Your challenging coursework has given me a deeper understanding of writing and literature, which has provided me with valuable tools for the future. Also, thank you to my mom and dad for your endless support and belief in my abilities. I love you guys so much. It is an honor for us to introduce the following individuals. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Region 1 Associate Superintendent Lindsay Tomlinson. Region 2 Associate Superintendent Rebecca Lucero. School Board Trustee Member Linda P. Cavazos. Thank you to the Thank you to the dignitaries who have taken the time to join us in our celebration. I would now like to introduce our student body president, Jerissa Rose Takazun.
Thank you, Chloe. 4 years ago, I joined Arborview Student Council, an opportunity that has allowed me to stand here before you today as your 2022-2023 student body president. I am thankful for my role in Student Council, as it has allowed me to play such a heavy hand in planning and organizing events for Arborview. From homecoming and prom to teacher and staff appreciation, I have found joy in being a part of enabling school spirit across our campus. It is my hope that I have been able to provide some of you with memories of school dances, spirit weeks, and assemblies, memories of what it means to be an Aggie. For my last year at Arborview, I am grateful to have had the opportunity to be taught by some amazing people. Mr. Pullins, Ms. Hiller, Mr. Christensen, Mr. Rutan, and Mr. Barnes. Teachers who I believe are one of the good ones. All 5 of my teachers this year have made a memorable impression on my life, and this is inevitably clear in the way that they teach, and that's with care. They care about their students and their profession, and I've formed a profound admiration for my teachers who love what they do and do what they love. To the absolute village that it took to raise me, and to the people who gave me my life's blood and my name. I know we don't say it often, but thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you for filling my life with love, laughter, and love. And thank you for being here today. It means so much to me. To the To the family that it took to raise me, and to the school that helped form me, I am thankful. I am thankful for the memories that I helped create and for all of you that helped me form some of my own. I am honored to leave this school with 4 years worth of wonderful moments. We are all made of memories, moments, and people who have contributed greatly to our lives. Here at Arborview, we are lucky to have incredible teachers and peers who have been able to make significant impacts on our lives. Embrace the new experiences set forth upon you. They are yours to cherish and make memories of. Congratulations, class of 2023. Thank you. It is now my privilege to introduce the senior poem, Graduation Day, written by Anthony Stanulis and read by Lorelei Williams.
Thank you, Jerissa Rose Tazikon. It is my pleasure to read the senior poem titled Graduation Day. Our journey began as fresh-faced kids, and we were eager to learn with our hearts full of bids. We tackled each class with a smile and a grin, with our futures ahead and a whole new world to begin. Through the ups and downs, we stood tall and proud, and our friendships formed in a bond unbound. We laughed, we cried, we danced and sang. Our high school years and memories will hang. But now, as seniors, it is our time to depart, for our journey here is nearing its start. We'll leave this place with our hearts full of pride, and our futures will be bright with the world as our guide. We'll take the lessons we've learned through the years and use them to chase our hopes, our dreams, and our fears. We'll make our mark in our own unique way, and we'll live our lives day by day. So let's raise our heads and hold them high. With memories of the past and dreams of the sky, we'll take our journey and make it our own, with the love and support of our friends in our homes. Graduation Day marks the end of one chapter, but the start of a new journey that will capture all of the love and laughter as we move forward ever after. Thank you, and kahula! I would now like to introduce the 2023 salutatorian, Madison Murray.
Good afternoon, class of 2023, and congratulations to all of us. I know this is a pretty exciting day. Graduation is a big deal, and you've opened a lot of doors by making it here. But for me, today is more bitter than it is sweet. My time at Arborview has been nothing short of what elementary me school dreamed of. From school dances, to friendships, to anxiety in the lunchroom, to leading the cheer team on Friday nights in the blazing heat, to 3 flag football games a week in the peak cold of winter, a high school experience is truly irreplaceable, and Arborview will be a part of all of us forever. As today marks the end of this chapter of our lives, we turn to a blank page, and we get to write a whole new story now. Looking ahead into a completely unwritten future is scary, and we're all in the same boat there. Over the past 4 years, we've all been encouraged to plan our lives after high school and prepare for a successful life. But the residing question in my plan is always, what is success? As I stand up here before you today, the last time all of us will be in one room together, I want to leave you with a lesson I learned this past year, something I hope somebody else needs to hear as much as I did. As you're pressured to take a plan, take a step back and ask yourself, what does success mean to you? Does it mean being CEO of a company and making 6 figures? Does it mean having a happy family and a beautiful home? I'm not proud to admit how long it took me to fully comprehend the liquidity of the term success. For a period of time there, my personal success was defined by how many online classes I could take in 1 year, so the answer is different for us all. But my advice is, find what fulfills your person, because ultimately, success is personal fulfillment. It's not checking off boxes, it's not meeting standard benchmarks, and it's not comparing your goals or achievements to anyone else's. You should work for yourself, do what you want to do. Over my 4 years at Arborview, I've had some really outstanding teachers who have helped me find personal fulfillment. Specifically, I'd first like to thank my calculus teacher, Mr. Christensen, for preparing me so well for my future endeavors into the STEM field, delivering such a solid base of knowledge, all the while being one of the kindest and funniest teachers I've ever had. Secondly, I'd like to thank my art teacher, Mr. Jones, for being the first teacher to really encourage me to chase my talents and passions. His advice to cherish creativity within my profession did send me down a mini identity crisis where I questioned my path for a while, but I'm really glad about it because it truly encouraged me to broaden my definition of success and ultimately rewrite my future plans. But more than anyone, I want to thank my parents. My parents have acted as my friends, my coaches, and my biggest fans, and I would not be where I am today without them. I want to thank my dad for being my biggest support system and never ever doubting me. You inspire me so much to be a harder worker just so I can make you proud, and I wouldn't have been able to endure my rigorous course load and busy sports life without you cheering me on every single day. Your love and support does not go unnoticed. I'd like to thank my mom for setting the best example of exactly the woman I want to be. I seriously admire you more than you'll ever know. I mean, come on, you're the it girl. But seriously, I'm so blessed to have had such a prevalent, strong, and successful female role model in my life who has always encouraged me to follow my dreams and work my own way to the top. Arborview graduates, the words I want to leave you with today is advice from my mom, and that is to follow your heart. Life is too short not to chase success, and tomorrow is never guaranteed. So eat the cake, ride the roller coaster, go to the party, work hard, and do what makes you happy because that is success. Now is the time where you're fully in charge of where your life goes, and it's exciting, but it's also a huge responsibility. And I encourage you all to embark on your journey from this day forward with motivation, to live your life on earth to its fullest potential, make smart choices, and live like there's no tomorrow. Thank you, and congratulations once again to the Arborview graduating class of 2023. It is now my pleasure to introduce our valedictorian, Kaden Cora Webb.
Thank you, Maddie. After over 12 years, tens of thousands of hours dedicated to honing our academic blades, conquering global and personal calamities, and bleeding red with valor and persistence, we have finally made it. Like the Aggie bull locked on a red cape, I've eyed this moment with relentless determination, spending hundreds of sleepless nights committing concepts to memory in an attempt to avoid those tedious formative assignments at all costs. I'm immensely thankful to possess the opportunity to speak to you all as we embark on the amazing and rewarding struggle that we'll be paying for our own fast food. And I first need to express my limitless gratitude for those who have influenced me on my journey here. Dad, thank you for instilling within me the importance of diligence, confidence, integrity, humility, tenacity, and so much more, and for always providing me with the shove and love necessary to exceed my limits. Mom, thank you for supplying me with unconditional support, for encouraging my creativity and social life, and for stressing the importance of sleep. Ixana, Krista, Michaela, Jordan, and Danny, my aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents, and extended family members, thank you each for helping me to learn about and navigate the world with an open mind and compassion for cooperation. Bryson Ramos, Jack Alberti, Hunter Davis, Noel Rodriguez, and Diego Hernandez, thank you each for sticking beside me and for creating such a genuine support stronghold over the past 7 years of grit and grind in both Rocket League and the world without cars that fly in freestyle. Mr. Mickey and the Arborview Orchestra, Mr. Mayo and the AV Key Club, Mr. Rutan and the Aggie Mun, Ms. Faust and the AP Academy, Mr. Christensen and my fellow boats, Mr. Kieselhorst and the administration, and all of my teachers, coaches, and mentors, thank you for being willing to contribute so much value to the lives of my classmates and I. Friends, acquaintances, and strangers in gowns, thank you for doing what you needed to do to make it here today. I'm immensely proud of each and every one of you, and no matter how you perceive the success of your personal journey, triumphing over the mental taxation of schooling amid the infinite distractions of our age is a cosmic achievement. You deserve to feel appreciation, pride, and love for your undertakings. To completely grasp the magnitude of this moment and to fully appreciate how far along we have come, I believe we must also thank and remember those who we have lost. For me, my first real best friend, Isaac Horton, passed away before we could ever really talk about hearing our names ring from these speakers. Isaac is my biggest inspiration. Regardless of his other notions, I looked up to him because he possessed a genuine dedication and care for what he was interested in. Whether producing music or aiding the needs of others, he always engrossed himself in the activities that fueled him. His mindfulness left an immediate impression, no matter the exchange. As we move beyond the view to further enchanting sceneries, I encourage each of you to care more for the activities and people that you admire. I challenge you to create more time, to show more interest, and to become more resolute. Care is the spirit of cognizance, the strength of involvement, the spine of growth, and the steel of success. It may be hard to care at times, but it's more taxing on the spirit, mind, and body not to. As a final retrospective, I'd like you all to think back to that first time you saw Moses escorted by Mr. Aggie marching towards the student section to part the masses on those bent, sweaty bleachers. In the original story, Moses stretches out his hand and divides the waters of the Red Sea to allow his followers safe passage, making our interpretation of a lone Moses hobbling up the bleachers with a massive stick a little bit inaccurate. In light of this, I'd like to present a more significant symbolic representation of this tale. With the diploma you'll receive today, you will be able to enter the wider sea of life with the insight and security of an exceptional, tangible accomplishment, of something to clutch firmly for hope, inspiration, and safe passage to greater goals. Allow the unique experience that it represents to be your own personal Moses. Congratulations, class of 2023, and thank you.
Good afternoon, and congratulations, class of 2023. My name is Tristan Chalene, and I feel so blessed to have been your senior class president this year. With the light shining down on us, this is our last moment of high school. This, however, is not the last moment of greatness in our lives. For our dedication and hard work, there's so much more to come. As further education acceptances, job opportunities, and military service opportunities have been received, we have seen small glimpses into our futures. I am proud to be graduating with you all. This world has so much to give if only we take hold of opportunities and strive to grow. Thank those who have made you the person you are today. Build on relationships you have made the past few years and be open to new relationships in the future. Closing yourself off to new experiences is something to avoid in the future. I would not be the person I am today without friends, family, and the religion I've surrounded myself with. I'm grateful for Miss Mulcahy. She stepped up in becoming our senior class advisor, and it was a lot to throw on her. When we went to ask her last year to become our class advisor, she did not hesitate in saying yes and supported us in any ideas we had throughout this year. She's helped me grow so much as a leader, teaching me unconditional support builds people. Thank you, Ms. Mulcahy. As we close this chapter at Arbor View, I ask that we all remember the good times and grow from the bad. Start writing the next part of your story. Remember, a pencil with 2 erasers is pointless. I wish you all the best, class of 2023.
All right. Good afternoon, class of 2023. I'm beyond blessed to be a fellow graduating senior with this extraordinary class. Firstly, I would like to thank God for putting me in the position I am right now, and I want to dedicate this speech And I would also like to dedicate this speech to my late father for shaping me into the young man I have become. I know he's smiling down on me today. You know, the environment of Arbor View felt so alive, and it rarely left a dull moment. For this speech, I was asked for a specific moment that stuck with me, but I couldn't pick one because each and every one of them felt that special. From our Friday night lights, to our assemblies, and to that one kid who would impersonate Michael Jackson at lunch. I would also like to thank the entire faculty and staff of Arbor View High School, because whether you were a teacher, janitor, or a missile chasing you down the hall making sure you're in third period, you made the change of Arbor View. More specifically, I want to thank my football coaches and teammates for allowing me to be a team captain this year. I would also want to shout out to Miss Webb for dealing with me the past 4 years, being my gossip girl, and most importantly, looking out for me like another mother. I would also like to thank my amazing friends, and more specifically, Noelani, for academically pushing me to my limit. You know, her work ethic has truly inspired me, so thank you for making me feel smart the past 6 years I've known you. And finally, my beautiful family has not only shaped me to who I am, but who I wanted to be, from leading by example for my younger brothers and being bullied by my older sister. And a special thanks to my rock, my reason, and the strongest woman in the world, my mother. I love you so much, Mama. Now for the heart and soul of Arbor View, Mr. McPartland. He bleeds red and gray like no other. He simply has that dog in him. For every sporting event, every assembly, and every award night, you're bound to see that bright smile somewhere in the room. With that being said, to the man who makes life better at the View, here's Mr. McPartland. Thank you, guys.
For those that are not between 15 and 25 years old, having the dog in you is a good thing. So thank you, Marcus. I'm so proud to be the principal of this graduating class of students. To start, I'd like to pause and remember two Aggies that we lost during our high school career. Cameron Sanchez and Isaac Horton were taken from us too soon. We've acknowledged them as honorary graduates by reserving the seat they would have filled here today, and thanks their families for being here with us. Although technically not graduates, I also want to recognize 8 of the bravest students I've ever met. Each year, Arbor View hosts foreign exchange students, and as part of their experience, some of them are here with us today. These students hail from Spain, Germany, Italy, France, Denmark, and Iceland. In addition to traditional school issues, these students deal with language barriers, cultural differences, and homesickness from being halfway around the world. They are seated in the very back behind the bleachers on the right side. If I could ask them to stand, foreign exchange students, we give them a round of applause, please. Thank you. And I would like to congratulate this entire class of 2023 on an amazing career. As we begin to honor these students today, I want to start, as I did at the senior awards ceremony, to personally thank this year's seniors. You are all responsible for rebuilding Arbor View. I cried at senior awards night too, sorry. Due to COVID, the world shut down during spring of your 9th grade year, and we really didn't open campus again until your 11th grade year. After that, it was clear that we had lost much of our school spirit. Students had become more comfortable staying at home or being online than hanging out together at school events. They forgot the words to our traditional cheers and lost the connection to our school. But this class, the students sitting before you, did not accept that. As a group, you work to rebuild school spirit and give students a reason to be connected to us. Our crowds are now bigger than ever at sporting events and school dances. Our hallways and classrooms are full of Aggie spirit again. It is directly due to this class that our school is back and stronger than ever. Thank you. Graduates, if you haven't already, you'll be getting a lot of advice from the adults in your life. And now this is my turn. For those who have not attended an Arborview ceremony before, we do it with a little twist. We have a theme for each year's speech. And this year's theme, with help of the Jumbotron, is Things High School Seniors Can't Live Without. Graduates, I'm so proud of all you have persevered through. Your families and loved ones are all here to watch you walk across the stage. Hearing your name being called will be like music to their ears. Ethan, you see how it works? The signs are things you can't live without. You see that, Ethan? Mackay, you got this? Okay. We know this is a big deal because none of you are wearing your usual pajama pants that we see you at school most days. And let's be real. For some of you, this is the first time I've seen you without a hoodie on all year. As you leave high school and make your way in the world as an adult, I implore you to take control over your connection to your cell phones. Focus on being present and engaged when you are with people. Take off your headphones and AirPods and engage with people around you. During conversations, care more about what is going on in their lives than how many likes you have on Instagram. Give people around you likes by asking questions about their stories and expressing an interest in their lives. Turn off Netflix and enjoy the people in your lives. Life is short. Don't sweat the small stuff. Don't stress about what you can't control, and don't hold grudges. Work to minimize the drama in your life so you can stay focused on your goals and your own happiness. You will have so many people move in and out of your life, and each one presents an opportunity to learn from. Remove people who only bring negativity to you, but always be loyal to those that are loyal to you. Life moves fast. I implore you to find ways to slow it down so you can recharge and maintain your focus. Plan dinners with your family. Set aside time to meet your friends for coffee. You may not always have time for vacation, so it's important to find smaller ways to recenter yourself and recharge your spirit. Class of 2023, you are ready to face the future on your own. You have just passed the most important milestone of your life. No matter where you go or what you do, know that you will always have the support of us here at Arborview. You're leaving us as students, but we will always consider you friends. Class of 2023, I thank you, truly. I love you, and I will never forget you. Remember, once an Aggie, always an Aggie. Congratulations. And now I would like to invite School Board Trustee Ms. Linda Cavazos to join me at the podium. Ms. Cavazos, it is my honor and privilege to present to you this graduating class from Arborview High School 2023. I certify that these students on the floor before you, seated here today, have completed the course of study and credit requirements prescribed by the Clark County School Board of Trustees and the Nevada State Department of Education, and are qualified to receive the appropriate diploma according to their own individual accomplishments. Ms. Cavazos, our graduating class of 2023.
Good afternoon. This is the second time that I've had the honor to be able to address the graduating class of Arborview High School. And I'd just like to ask for another huge hand for your amazing principal, Mr. McPartland. I'm going to make this brief because I realize that I'm always way more popular when my remarks are brief. So I just want to say to the class here today that I'm looking around at this huge crowd that is in here in Thomas and Mack, and it's a testament to the caring, the love, the joy, and the pride that is just resonating throughout this facility today. You didn't get here alone, and you're not going to go forth into the next chapter of your life alone. Throughout these 4 years, which of course we've already talked about the parts that were very challenging, as a former teacher and also somebody who has had 5 children make it through the Clark County School District, I just want to say that the parts that were difficult, you're going to remember those sometimes more than the parts that were joyful, but also remember that every time that you got knocked down, you were able to get up. And I want you to remember that part, your resilience. So this community that is here to celebrate you today, your family, your friends, the amazing staff and educators of Arborview High School, those are going to stay with you. You're able to ask for help when you need it. So I just want to say that to always remember that to surround yourself with people who lift you up, and they'll be there for you. So now I'm going to get to the important part, and that is that on behalf of the Clark County School District Board of Trustees, I hereby accept the 2023 graduating class of Arborview High School. Congratulations.
All right, we ready? All right, would my staff please prepare the stage for the distribution of diplomas?
Marcus David Young.
Chloe Tatiana Horn.
Tristan Emily Schlinn.
Lorelai Williams.
Madison Marie Murray.
Kendall Marie Blair.
Caden Coral Webb.
Tyler James Carroll.
Jarissa Rose Ayento Takazon.
Jacob Anthony Grandy.
Kiara Alicia Minter.
Parker Shea Henry.
Braden Aaron Brockman.
Jared Scott Layfield.
Zoe Marie Christensen.
Nora Elizabeth Spiro.
Trenton Edward Escobedo.
Ethan Joseph Tussing.
Zazafi Haju Vinci.
Sid Julian David Vicente.
Celia Johnson.
Jason Lynette Alberts.
Jenna Elise Layton.
Lucas Roman Anderson.
Madison Grace Quintan.
Jasmine E. Anthony.
Christian Adriel Trio.
Scott Wayne Arnold.
Lauren Elena O.
Zurich Avery Ashford.
Ridge Verl Adams.
Cameron Baker.
Jack Peter Alberti.
Sally Marceline Barth.
Ryan Ernesto Alegre.
Christian Aaron Bautista.
Savannah Nicole Anderson.
Peter Huang Bennett.
Adrian Giovanni Aragon.
Kiernan Emily Bird.
Victoria Leigh Ashby.
Ethan Daniel Bledsoe.
Ellie Byer.
Taylon Ann Marie Boggs.
Evan Morgan Ball.
Savannah Carol Boyer.
Hayden Shane Leigh Basso.
Mackay Ali Burns.
Emma Jade Beckerly.
Kiara Joy Burwell.
Rayhan Akbar Bahat.
Paige Nicole Karabuled.
Marisol Janine Blanco.
Zoe Anastasia Christian.
Ashton James Borelli Paulins.
Sean Telesforo Collins.
Natalie Miller Burleson.
Jenna Brianne Cottrell.
Matthew Patrick Knaff.
Abriana Elise Crossley.
Mariah Guadalupe Carmona.
Drew Levy Daddario.
Luke Joseph Christensen.
Dea Davis.
Alex Colby.
Hunter Daniel Tyler Davis.
Audrey Cortez.
Dylan Amber Delamont.
Caroline Marie Creed.
Sophia Natalie Desana.
Tess Marie Sear.
Chloe Renee Easterling.
Michaela Daleg.
Gunnar Rourke Earn.
Shane Warren Davis.
Sam Ray Farah.
Cade Thomas DeSantis.
Angel Kaiulani Kimiko Veteran.
Rebecca K. Drago.
Lauren Joyce Fletcher.
Trista Danielle Starr Emerson.
Angel Gabriel Flores.
Arch Homer Esplin.
Callie Sue Ford.
Olivia Christine Fazio.
Dylan Maverick Frelinger.
Alyssa Marie Fields.
Alexander Gallardo.
Matthew Flippin.
Layla Renee Garcia.
Alana Maria Folman.
Priscilla Janessa Garcia.
Ava Fragola.
Brianna Renee Gist.
Rachel Savannah Galante.
Lizette Marie Gonzalez.
Evan Daniel Gant.
Celine Brittany Gore.
Nevea Eileen Garcia.
Justin Ikaika Lee Govea.
Matthew Michael Gerard.
Honey A. Gutierrez Berg.
Jenny Gomez.
Aubrey Apple Haldeman.
Joseph Gonzalez.
Ethan Gabriel Hankins.
Teresa Lelani Gonzalez.
Hayden Ammon Hartner.
Christopher Rafi Goriel.
Summer Marion Hausner.
Stephen Anthony Guath.
Bryant Javon Henley.
Azaria Unique Halili.
Gabriela Alexa Hernandez.
Amelia Denise Harmon.
Onyx Abner Hill.
Lucy Michelle Haskell.
Allison Casey Holder.
Christopher Lamont Henderson.
Jefferson Anthony Hunt.
Diego Alejandro Hernandez.
Wyatt Christopher Jake.
Elizabeth Annie Hiat.
Peyton Faith Jeanette.
Benjamin Cale Hofford.
Jeremy Tyler Jones.
Olivia Ann Howell.
Kayla Nori Kaukalia.
Reese Tremaine Heelsman.
Brandon Carvenan.
Shakuria Sani.
Samantha Gail Kipp.
Amari Jacobs.
Kaden Jane Kozlowski.
Mikhail Rashid Jahangir.
Maddox Chance Larson.
Emma Leanne Jones.
Tatiana Danae Lewis.
Kaylee Ann Jones.
Sarah Marie Light.
Jillian Karn.
Alyssa Leslie Lofay Smith.
Hannah Rose Kelly.
Isabella M. Long.
Corey Michael Connie.
Jada M. Lundeen.
Sierra Ann Larkin.
Giselle Maldonado.
Dylan Joseph Tadashi Leong.
Demaya Monique Marshall.
Lauren Celeste Leba.
Jasmine Navet Martinez.
Madison Ann Little.
Tristan C. McCullough.
Isabella Randy Loefa Smith.
Noelani Raina Melson.
Amaya Tanea Lucero.
Leah Joy Mercadel.
Mariah Monique Mack.
Courtney Cameron Miller.
Sydney Taylor Mann.
Mackay Ray Miranda.
Elijah Romero Martin.
Dylan James Montero.
Savannah M. McCullough.
Elijah May Mangalina Moreno.
Michael James Midcalf.
Kyle Pace Mumford.
Nathan Tanner Mehmet.
Kimberly Ann Nyman.
Gwendolyn Mesa.
Jeremiah Matthew Ullman.
Avery Jean Miller. Alexia Marie Mitchell.
Carissa Sarai Ortega.
Aralise Yasmin Moore.
Todd Salvador Ortiz.
Ava Marie Morrison. Mary Morrison.
Amy Ann Ovio Goodwin.
Madeline Rose Nardoni.
Guardian J. Young Pak Kim.
Teresa T. Nguyen.
Talon Parch Gibson.
Ella Hope Okorski.
Damian Alexander Penaloza.
Edward Ortiz Ramos.
Ethan Portela.
Hayden Leanne Otremba.
Madib Preston.
Marcus Pacheco.
Peyton Madison Prieto Ling.
Emma Sarah Perry.
Jasmine Adele Rabonsa.
Ana Sol Isabella Pavesio.
Bryson Kalani Ramos.
Kayla Drew Podwell.
Catherine Lee Rankin.
Drew Skylar Presta.
Emily Kayoko Reed Colores.
Wyatt Thomas Price.
Brooke Reyes.
Weston Matt Piper.
Connor Jacob Rica.
Lizette Ramirez.
Hudson Dell Revert.
Naya Rose Randolph.
Nicholas Joaquin Rios.
Kip Redmond.
Noah Kekela Rodriguez.
Arisa Itzel Reyes.
Alondra Rojano.
Thomas Charles Rhodes.
Connor Bryson Romero.
Cheyenne Mackenzie Rice.
Layla Elizabeth Rollis.
Samantha Remando.
Alana Elizabeth Sandoval.
Christian Rodarte.
Emma Lynn Sanford.
Jordan Angelo Rodriguez.
Emily Isabella Satterfield.
Genesee Michelle Roman.
Bailey May Scow.
Riley Ann Romo.
Sean Christopher Sears.
Anakin Edward Rolls.
Briley McKenna Sieverts.
Noah Joseph Ruzick.
Sage Catherine Shawning.
Jasmine Mariah Sandoval.
McLean Wankier.
Gabriel Benjamin Santos.
Irie Isabel Smith.
Jalen Alexis Sawyer.
Troy Marcelino Macanani Sotomayor.
Sean Michael Schumacher.
Isabella Sophia Schroeds.
Alexis Luciana Seabra Nelson.
Daniel Beatty Stevenson.
Kaylin Shonda Singh.
Tony Smith.
Chance Wesley Shane Shiloh.
Tommy Ray Titano.
Cadence Lynn Sickler.
Diego James Taylor.
Orion. Gavin Orion Smythe.
Max Edward Tony.
Cecilia Marie Spenlove.
Maya Christine Van Ryn.
Anthony Jacob Stanulus.
Elizabeth Ann Vendetti.
Congrats. Parisa Taj Mir Riahi.
Vincenzo Vitali.
Aubrey Lene Thorogood.
Jude Robert Walker.
Roman Nathaniel Torres.
Lawson Nathaniel Walker.
Angel Luis Vasquez.
Emily Elizabeth Webb.
Michaela Ashley Miku Vincent.
Drayden Richard Webster.
Andrea Evelyn Wagner.
Jessica Lynn Winters.
Amaya Michelle Wasden.
Willie James Woolfolk III.
Taylor Christian Weber.
Paul Jeremy Young.
Zoe Madison Wilkinson.
Alan Lucas Box.
Noah Daniel Willis.
Sydney Elizabeth Bruins.
Isaac Woodruff.
Justin Matthew Bryson.
John Winston Zigmont.
Brandon Michael Bunch.
Keegan Anderson.
Dea Simbe Allen.
Althea Marie Bernal Aquino.
Freddie Roberto Armas Celiazar.
Olivia Marie Arizmendi.
LaRon Allen Atkins.
Kendall Baker.
Cami Bainbridge.
Joseph Calogero. Bruno Gallo.
Sergey Andreev.
Jenny Michaela Danielle Calzada.
Deontay Darrell Baker.
Toa Samoa Robert Howard.
Jada Kamea Bankhead Martinez.
Brady Matthew Aldinger.
Kevin Christian Banks.
Khalil M. Ali.
Sonia Yvette Barajas.
Marco Christopher Anders.
Haley Sandra Basel.
Ruby Arastia.
Jeffrey William Benko.
Taya Adasia Atwater.
Daniel Monroe Blake.
Zachary Christian Boaz Bajadali.
Rylan Stefan Bloom.
Daquan Shavar Banks.
Alexa Rose Bratton.
Jaden Malik Bankston.
Haley Marie Brooks.
Brittany Terrain Barnes.
Ebony Janae Rose Brown.
Gino Francesco Bavaro.
Jerome Wallace Campbell.
Justin Dino Belli.
Kyle Isaiah Cardenas Ochoa.
Lamari Myson Bennett.
Brett Anthony Chaluka.
Tanjanique Mariah Bennett.
Mariah Chaplow.
Jacob Ryan Berry.
Jonathan Oliver Chavez.
Dylan Michael Berkey.
Dylan Brian Childress.
Devin Dwayne Black.
Jalen Summer Kokova.
Kenneth Carson Blower.
Damari Iverson Coleman.
Trevor Eugene Blythe.
Dylan Xavier Cooks.
Bianca Rain Adaneta Beluso.
Jonathan Calhoun.
Anthony James Borges.
Nathan Monroe Castleman.
Jaden Nicholas Bradley.
Corey Michael Costley.
Brianna Seaton Brown.
Matthew Edward Cowsill.
Trinity Jordan Brown.
Malachi Stefan Crump.
Isaiah Jamal Kane.
Jeronimo Cuatitla Cardena.
Isabel Daisy Bueno.
Kalani E. Daigley.
Jenica Ashley Burgeon.
Andrea Nicole Davis.
Noah James Carbajal.
William Davis.
Brian Cardona Sarmiento.
Amari Elohim Derby.
Savannah May Carter.
Jamia Carell Encio Dazo.
Javante Devon Caston.
Athena Samantha Duque Castro.
Mariah Antoinette Kavanaugh.
Dominic Paul DeAngelis.
Elijah Kane Chambers.
Emmanuel de Toro.
Jess Marie Itzel Chavez.
Christiana Don DeCandelo.
Vanessa Marie Chavez Rodriguez.
Caleb McKay Crawford.
Tyler Scott Clayton.
Ryan Dietz.
Levi William Cloyd.
Elizabeth Duarte.
Alyssa Maria Cole.
Holly Edwards.
Deshaun Umoja Coleman.
Jelena Daisy Eichhoff.
Tashawn Isaiah Collins.
Oliver Michael Enns.
Caitlin Sky Corey.
Brianna Leilani España.
Gavin Ian Covell.
Michaela Monet Ferris.
Emily Irene Craver.
Jeremy Joel Fernandez.
Elizabeth Colleen Creed.
Amaria Flanagan.
Brian Quahita Cadena.
Aaron Aziel Flores.
Aaron Cheryl Daniels.
Stone DJ Flores.
Ariel Capri Davidson.
Kyle Alexander Fuad.
Bella Lee De La Paz.
Esebi Adeja Funes Diaz.
Liam Michael Dukowski.
Trinity Loreta Kalia Gandia.
Josue Del Toro.
Mateo Lawrence Garcia.
Aaron J. Ching De Los Santos.
Natalia Alicia Gardner.
Valeria Diaz.
Kamari Keandre Gary.
Jamaya Money Eason.
Kevin Patrick Gillian.
Yoshar Alexander Donicio Mendoza.
Vincent Getches.
Tila Kahea Edwards.
Jocelyn Mireya Gaines Rivera.
Braylin Manulani Emling.
Olivia Ann Goodwin.
Ashland Leigh Esslinger.
Christian Jamel Gunn.
Trinity Rain Elizabeth Ewing.
Devin Denise Jewel Hardaway.
Hayden Douglas Falk.
Faith Lynn Hardman.
Madison May Flamini.
Emily Ruth Harris.
Azaria Benet Fletcher.
Danica Renee Harvey.
Nico Ryan Flores.
Aries Andres Hernandez.
Evelyn Marie Ford.
Ray Hinton.
Fabian Franco.
Alexandra Nicole Hughes.
Ryan Dean Frost.
Jose Angel Hernandez.
Mia Galvez.
Jocelyn Aaron Hill.
Jesse Garcia.
Damian Jacob Hood.
Kayla Mary J. Garcia.
Chase Thomas Infuso.
Victoria Jasmine Garcia.
Abigail Jean Jimenez.
Gabriela Montserrat Garduno.
Gabriela Elise Jimenez.
Amari Khalil Gatewood Peterson.
Caleb V. Johnson.
Michaela Lynn Gerges.
Michael Raven Kearns.
Benicio Esteban Gonzalez.
Caden Allen Kelly.
Lincoln Joel Goodman.
Xander Scott Kelsey.
Samantha Geekin.
Isaiah Emmanuel Kennedy.
Uriah Bernice Guyton.
Veronica Esther Crass.
Alex Xavier Mackay Hardin Davidson.
Lily Elena Kunkel.
Colin Emil Gillette.
Ashley L. Lavids.
Bella Irene Harris.
Eva Marie Lamonti.
Natalie Ann Harrison.
Kailani Lynn Lavender.
Congrats. Caden Hash.
Gavin Leon.
Brooklyn Emma Heathcock.
Amari and Lindsay.
Sebastian Michael Hager.
Austin Manny Lopez.
Ashley Morgan Hendricks.
Kirian Luis Lujan.
Jacqueline Hernandez.
Jackson Nicholas Lynch.
Anai Herrera.
Alejandro V. Machuca.
Jewel Anna Faith Hines.
Ian Jacob Mack.
Novi Ann Hodge.
Samantha Olivia Madrill.
Caitlin Ann Houston.
Jordan Magsonic.
Brooklyn Ivy.
Thomas Ethan Mancower.
Thomas Ty James.
Madison Kathleen March.
Annabelle Marie Jimenez.
Angela Felix Matas.
Matthew Vincent Jimenez.
Christopher Maxey.
Davion Jamia Jones.
Brittany Joe McAfee.
Angelo Bear Kibos.
Lewis McCoy.
Leah Michelle Kelly.
Kennedy Larry McElroy.
Alexa Jewel Kennard.
Justice Martin McGoldrick.
Saro Kanjan.
Mackenzie Madison Lynn.
Lindsay Nicole Kayo.
Ireland Elizabeth McKee.
Ireland Brenna Coons.
Parker McLean.
Ruth Amelia Kaineston.
Alexis Magallanes Meach.
Lionel Earl Lacey.
Leila Ann Anuel Machan.
Zachariah Draven Lawson.
Bronson Medina.
Lawson Elliott Lee.
Brennan Thomas Miranda.
Amira Yasmin Lavon.
Jaden Orson Miller.
Link William Lovely.
Finn John Mismas.
Ryan Savannah Lynch.
Taya Melinda Milton.
Tristan Shane Madsen Houghton.
Philip Lincoln Messer.
Ellie Lynn Maea.
Natalie Ann Miranda.
Chloe Noel Mann.
Deshaila Latrice Morris.
Christian Elijah Anthony Martinez.
Genesis Denasia Mitchell.
Anthony Santino Mateo.
Miranda Margarita Monreal.
Lexus Ann McCord.
Courtney Lynn Morabido.
Aiden Gage McCrory.
Alondra Paola Morales Rivera.
Phoenix Ray McFarland.
Hayden Elizabeth Muster.
Sarah Ann McGuire.
Aaron James Nanham.
Jade McLean.
Skylar Ryan Neal.
Kamaya Neshai Catherine McMillan.
Abriana Neve Newcomb.
Jolene Medina.
Abigail Chase Norcus.
Lashandra Lolita Halasa Menefi.
Andres J. Nuno Jimenez.
Aiden John Merkel.
Landon Russell Nyberg.
Cameron John Meyer.
Gavin Joel Obermeyer.
Ryan Richard Mish.
Nina Irene Marie Oliveres.
Amante Darnell Mitchell.
Nathan Curtis Ortega.
Baraka Robert Mari.
Victoria Ann Ortiz.
Kaisha R. Montague.
Anthony Christopher Pavon.
Tyler William Morales.
Tiara Raylene Palileo.
Christian Anthony Modeno.
Narad Marquan Perez.
Jeremiah McNeil.
Riley May Parr.
Stanley Calvin Mays.
Brady Michael Penner.
Ashley Morozic.
Sofia S. Perez.
Kason Michael Nanez.
Ian Pinot.
Kamira Nevis.
Chase A. Paulney.
Alina Lola Joe Myers.
Layla Justine Prentice.
Natalie Brienne Novoa.
Charles John Pugh.
Isaac James Natal.
Genevieve Lavender Ramirez Johnston.
Eric Joseph Oakley.
Tyler Wayne Ratzlaff.
David Clayton Olive.
Ariel Lene Remo.
Jessica Marina Orozco.
Jacob Edward Rishermi.
Ashlyn Esther Ortega Bonuelos.
Jasmine Eliza Roberts.
Samara Rose Owens.
David Aaron Robinson.
Christopher A. Pace.
Aiden Rogers.
Panessa. Angelo Americo Panessa.
Angela Cristina Romo.
Hayden Joseph Parks.
David Rosales.
Kylie Rose Payton.
Christian Andrew Ruiz.
Ricky Pickens.
Jaylene Davina Sacco.
Ryan David Pineda.
Nevea Bela Sanchez.
Christopher Andrew Powers.
Carlos Sebastian Rubio.
Esther Price.
Isaiah Alexander Sandoval.
Elias Diego Ramirez.
Julian Silvio Kioni Santori.
James Stephen Ramos.
Ari Bean Sepulveda.
Drake Lee Reiter.
Talon R. Shannon.
Courtney Joe Richardson.
Travis Shipworth.
Ayana Tihani Riley. Michael Alexander Rios.
Gabriel Elias Waked.
Omar Luis Rivera.
Kiara Monet Sloan.
Tinley Roberts.
Giselle Shanae Smallbear.
Jordan Blaze Rodriguez.
Mashant Deshelle Smith.
Alexander Neo Roeder.
Jaleese Penny Spate.
Grant Lamar Rogers.
Michael Latrell Staples.
Christian Romo.
Alexia Galen Stevens.
Jacob Stephen Rothrock.
Kimberly Renee Stewart.
Kelly Roosh.
Zane William Sterling.
Emily Denise Ruiz.
Azalea N. Strauss.
Jason Donovan Saunders.
True Angel Summers.
Oscar Ruben Saldana.
Cherish Keola Kenlani Tabag.
Jalen Cody Tan Santiago.
Angelina Marie Tafoya Fletcher.
Ryan David Severson.
Danielle M. Talton.
Brighton A. Simpson.
Ava Victoria Tashijan.
Christiana Lene Slaughter.
Troy Maximus Tedesco.
Gabriella Lauren Small Bear.
Durante Thomas II.
Shane Sansana Omoksang.
Lucas Trent Thomas.
Jabril Lavelle Staples.
Xavier Houston Thompson.
Christian Emmanuel Stewart.
Sophia May Tonema.
Hunter Orville Stimpson.
Brandon Trejo.
Serena Nicole Saima.
Jacob Gabriel Turner.
Abigail Isabel Talamantes.
Robert Anthony Verre.
Michael R. Taylor.
Zion Xavier Washington.
Dylan Casey Stubblefield.
Emily Patricia Wadle.
Sydney Ann Stroh.
James Frank Westall.
Isabella Marie Taculad.
Leilani Fabiana Whitefield.
Zakai Edward Wallace Weaver.
Isaiah Owner Wilkerson.
Wyatt Scott Tanner.
Raymond Oren Williams.
Joshua Kameonua Tevis.
Mariah Yvette Renee Wilkins.
Latoya Ann Thompson.
Samaya Taishe Marie Williams.
Aiden Roy Tinder.
Genevieve Elizabeth Williams.
Christine Jocelyn Torres.
Robert John Winburn.
Matthew Luis Lee Tuzon.
Ava Morgan Woodfield.
Tamia Tiffany Trice.
Russell James Wood.
Remington Maxwell Willis.
Brandy Nicole Young.
Siren Valenzuela.
Lauren Griffin Young.
Aaron Addison Van Atta.
Mia Victoria Zabaleta Montes.
Angel Yahir Vivanco Rosales.
Jessica Bell Zulsdorf.
Isaiah Vega.
Hunter Patrick White.
Kier Jaden Venra.
Kyan Bryce Williams.
Ashlyn Emma Walker. Brooke Wellman. Hayden Dean West. Kaylin Hidemi White. Carl Jameson Wilford. Gage Michael Williams. Seth Ryan Williams. Jet Ray Williamson. Jamai Keon Wilson. Hannah Lynn Womack. Anaya Chanel Yarbrough. Jonathan Mark Young. Dylan Youngs. Dylan Michael Ziegler.
Will the class of 2023 please stand? Fellow graduates, the turning of the tassel is symbolic of our last pursuit as a class. United as one, we have completed a chapter of our lives with many more chapters to come.
We are honored to be members of the class of 2023, a class to show the astounding capabilities of what is to come in the future. At our signal, let us all count backwards from 5 to 1. We will turn our tassels from the right side of our caps to the left side.
Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, class of 2023.